I remember I was sitting next to someone. They're like, "So how much sales did you make so far?" And I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, I have 10 sales, and I made so far like $500." And now we're up to almost like 40K in sales with like 300 orders. Mentors are a big help, especially like you. But you gotta go down and do the work, and you just gotta learn as you do it. As you just gotta learn and learn. What is that? 23,000? Yeah,
Yeah,
23,000 last 30 days.
that's crazy, bro.
Oh, it's been wild.
Bro, you look great. You got the whole brand behind you. You got the warehouse. Dude, what a legend. How's everything going? How's your day?
Good. How are you doing? My voice is clear, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm in
you're
the
you're
garage.
you're perfect, bro. We already rolling, man. You don't even know it. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, you want to introduce yourself super quick? Your name, where you're from, how
Yes.
old you are.
Yes. So my name is Ismail. I am 17 years old, born
Crazy.
here in New York, and I'm from Afghanistan.
Legend, bro. And last month was one of your first few months in ecom. And how much did you do in sales?
I believe it was 18,000. Um,
It's crazy, bro.
let me just double check that.
Dude,
So,
that's wild. 17 years old. And there's oh man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. When did you start e-commerce?
I started e-commerce like I got into it
Mhm.
a year or two ago, but I just looked at a course and some videos and I never went back to it again. And then the last 3, 4 months is when I really got back into it and opened up my first store and everything. And then, yep. So if you put the last 30 days, I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me just put this full screen. Okay, I can't make my screen full,
We
but
we see it. We see it.
what is that? 23,000? Yeah,
Yeah,
23,000 last 30 days.
that's crazy,
So
bro.
it's been wild.
17 years old. How does it feel to finally crack through the success?
It feels good. I'm definitely looking forward to open up another store.
Mm,
If you can get multiple streams of income,
right.
that'd be
Look at you already talking about multiple streams, 17 years old. Who's doing that at 17, huh?
yeah.
Crazy, bro. Good for you. And it's pretty cool. I'm gonna throw up the screenshots. It's pretty crazy to think about it that I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the exact story, okay? You
Sounds good.
posted on January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July 11th, 2023. You wrote in the Discord, you said, I started my e-commerce business about 30 days ago, and yesterday was my best day so far with only 6 orders, but one order contained 20 products. Crazy. The order was from a big college basketball team. Keep pushing and you will get the results you want. That was that was about over a month ago. And then you sent a screenshot a little after that. And this is the exact words. Great month. Thanks to Sam Jacobs' help and advice, I was able to get this far in my e-commerce journey. Like they say, if you want to learn something, learn it from the best, which is Sam. I appreciate you, by the
Yes.
way.
Learn it from the best.
I have been doing ecom seriously for only 5 months. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Your day is coming. Keep working hard. More is to come. And then you posted your $18,000 month. And it's not just the 18,000 month of the drop shipping store. You actually branded your products. You created a brand out of it. And your product's on AliExpress. It's an actual product which you ordered to your garage. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so basically my product, you can't find it online. It's only me and a couple others who sell it.
That's
So right over
amazing.
here is the let me see if you guys can see that. That's a chop saw, my packaging, caps. There's a lot that goes into it. I'm not gonna explain everything, but um
Sick, bro.
that's the rip sticks, and that's
That's
basically
crazy, bro.
the
That's
finished
crazy.
product that I sell. I make it myself in my garage.
Insane.
That's
Insane.
really, it's not too much to it. The
Right.
most of the work is into the website, the advertisement, the ads, and everything else.
That's awesome. How does it feel like you actually package and ship out the orders, right?
Yeah, I package everything, I ship out
Amazing.
everything. I got the label printer over here, and right now I have to do 200 orders, but I only have like as in product only can make it 100. So I
Mm,
just ordered like $2,500 worth of more inventory. I
wow.
keep selling out. So my first, I went to the wholesalers. My first order was like 300, then it was 500, then it was 1,000. and now I placed in my biggest order, 2,500.
There we go, bro. There we go. And you're just getting bigger and bigger. That's amazing. And you're getting more creatives for your advertising. Let's talk about
Yes.
you know what? Before we get into the advertising and the sauce, right? I remember like you came to obviously you're part of the community and everyone sees your like growth every single day. Like guys, this is a real person. Like you're not an AI or anything. You're not a
Yeah,
robot,
yeah,
right?
but yeah,
I think a lot of people are going to get inspired how young you are and the fact that like you found a product that kind of solves an issue and a problem and also has that wow factor. And you just built out your online store, you started running some ads, and boom, there goes the sales. And it's amazing to see how you're branding this and really creatively selling this product. So kudos to you. I remember like you also came to the New York event. We had an event for
oh
those
yeah,
who don't know, and you were sitting in the front row. I can never forget this. And I said this. I was like, every event I always have a few people that next event come around and they just made a crazy amount of money from their online store. They took it, they actually like looked at this as an opportunity, put in the work. And I remember you saying like how you spent like $10 on ads. Well, and then you got like $100 back or
yeah, it was
something.
something like that.
Okay. And I'm like, bro, you got something that really, really works. And what did I tell you? Right? Spend more on ads, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You remember what our conversation was? That was crazy. And I was like, spend more. And then after that, what happened?
When was that event?
That was that
Like a month, 2 months
was
ago?
probably, yeah, that was like 2, 3 months ago.
I remember I was sitting next to someone. They're like, "So how much sales did you make so far?" And I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, I have 10 sales, and I made so far like $500, and now we're up to almost like 40K in sales with like 300 orders."
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what? So I
Sorry,
know
sorry, not 300 orders. Last month was 300. I'm not sure what the other months were. It was probably like 600.
crazy. Overall, the brand's almost like what are you over 50K in sales?
Well, I believe it's around 40. I
Or
can
I
check.
mean, your brand's very new. Like you just started it a few months ago.
I started the brand like about 3, 4 months ago, but I got back into drop shipping like 5 months ago. It took me like a month to order all the supplies because
Right.
some of the stuff I ordered from wholesalers it takes like 30 days to make.
Right.
So I got back into e-commerce 5 months ago, and I started my store 3 months ago.
Cool. A lot of
So
people don't know, like, guys, once you have something that works, once you learn the system, you can actually create your own product. You can improve on a product. Drop shipping is when you're not touching it, right? Obviously, we got someone here that order the product into their actual house, like in their backyard, right? And
yeah,
it's crazy. It's cool to see how you take it to the next level. And that's why I love drop shipping is because it's you start with that and then you can kind of expand into everything, into your own product, into like developing a product or however you want. Isn't that like such a blessing that we have?
yes.
You start with a laptop. It's crazy. So after I remember you're like, I got 10 sales. I'm like, okay, let me see what you got going on. You're like, I'm spending X amount to get X amount back. What was my advice to you? Right. Like I know we talked a while, but what did you take away?
I don't remember like exactly, but I remember you were like, if whatever's working, just duplicate it and just spend more and see how that goes. I was really a noob in ads at that time. I was so lost. And I would just, on Instagram, they're like, we'll run your ads and ad agency companies. So I would just be booking calls every day, trying to get
Every
like the
day.
best quote for someone to run my ads. And then none of them were performing good. They were just like wasting money, wasting money. And I'll keep texting you back, like, what should I do? And then the little stuff here and there you said were so much better than what these big companies were trying to help me with. They were just wasting my money.
Damn, bro.
And one of my
Listen,
friends
yeah, keep
has a
keep going.
friend who does ads, and then now me and him are working together.
That's awesome. And I told you this. This is what my first mentor told me about 5, 6 years ago. I was like, should I pay an advertising agency to run my ads? He's like, Sam, one thing I'll tell you is that you learn it yourself. You'll never have to rely on anyone ever again and keep building that skill, right? And that's what you're kind of building your own team and you're working with them and you actually understand the system and through like my help, but really a lot of your work as well, you're able to improve every single day and develop this machine that is now printing you money throughout your day, which is so cool, right?
Yeah, definitely. Mentors are a big help, especially like you. But you got to go down and do the work, and you just got to learn as you do it. As you just got to learn and learn and learn.
I love that. Now, let's talk about your advertising platforms. How are you currently getting your sales? What advertising platforms you
So currently, we're running Facebook ads, which obviously works with Instagram,
on?
and then I'm just boosting some posts and reels I have on my Instagram page. That's really it.
Yeah, that's our secret sauce, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the social selling system. Well,
I forgot your brand name for
the
the
social
one that
selling
makes
system,
like you see the videos.
the Hypely.
Hypely, yes. Guys, use Hypely. They make you awesome videos.
Mm,
Tonight I'm actually gonna order another video, and we started boosting that video on Instagram Reels, and it's doing good.
nice.
Like $25 a day, and it's bringing back almost like 100. So that's why I just talked to the ads guy. He's like, yeah, go buy another video,
Good.
and so yeah, that's basically it.
That's sick. A lot of people don't know we didn't go public with it yet, but we have a new website called Hypely, and it like makes video ads for people. And he obviously ordered a few
Yeah,
video ads. He loved it. So yeah, we're kind of testing the waters, trying to improve like the editing process and whatnot. But that's awesome. Creatives are key. One thing that I realized about your brand is like the creatives are really good, right? And that's
yeah,
what you're focused on, and you're improving your website. That's really
yeah.
good.
I haven't been in e-commerce for too long, but one thing I realized is, of course, the product is very important. But
Mhm.
if you have good creatives and you can sell them on the video, you will sell whatever you want. Like it
Mm,
doesn't matter what it is. If you have social proof, you have good reviews, you have a good website, even if it's not an amazing product, but you have good convincing videos, it will sell.
I love
Because
that.
there's one video, right? They were selling this like back cushion for people who have back like pain. And just basically a piece of foam, if you think about it, a 10 inch by 10 inch piece of foam. And they're doing 40K days.
Crazy.
And it's because they just have crazy
Creatives.
creatives, and they have doctors who are reviewing their product, and doctors saying that like we're certified in this, and we're a 10-year doctor and we approve this. So once they get that proof, it's just selling and selling.
I love that. That's so smart. It's social proof. It's like a lot of people are like worried and like, oh, is this a scam? Whatever. But like now you got doctors, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
it's
like Red Bull, right? I'm not sure if you heard of their marketing trick when they first came out. They put a bunch of Red Bull cans in the trash. So
mm.
people are like, whoa, a lot of people are drinking Red Bull and stuff. And then,
And then people are like, what is this? Like, why is
yeah,
why is that
let me
all over
try
the
it.
place? Yeah, that's so smart. And they're probably just spilling out the Red Bulls in the street. I love that. That's so funny. Yeah, it's really like thinking above and beyond with your marketing is the key. And kind of let's touch on the real strategy. I'm really coming out with a whole training on this. This is gonna be sick. But basically you want to, I'll let you take it away. Like how did you structure your Instagram and talk about the real strategy that you've been implementing?
So basically I just came out with reels of people using my product. They would use it, and that's really it. Just record them, have a quick video, you don't want it to be too long and boring,
Mhm.
quick, straight to the point, and I'm using the product, and that's really it.
And then
We
you
would
actually boost it, right?
Yes, then we'll boost it, and I'll run it for like $10 for like 5 days, see how it performs.
Mm,
And depending on the CPC, cost per clicks and stuff like that, would either put up the budget, bring it down, and stuff like that.
I love that. That's so cool. So basically, guys, like you can take your ads and build an Instagram page and actually boost, like promote your video and spend money on that video. And I see sometimes taking that video and making it a story instead of a reel also like does really good for us. And also the cool part is with Instagram, you can send your products out to other influencers
That's
just
what I
for
was just about to
free.
say.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that Sam was saying that you can use your product and contact a bunch of influencers on Instagram that are in your niche,
Mm.
and give them the product for free, let them review it, let them make a video on it, and that's another really good way.
I love that. Yeah, that's something that's working. And we kind of use this script. I'm going to read it. Hey, name. So let's say it's, hey, David, we love your content. Is it cool if we send you over a free product for you to try out? Send over your address and we'll have that sent out ASAP. Okay. Just like that. And then if you want, you can also add, also, if you'd be able to shout us out on an Instagram story or a post, that would be awesome. Thanks, bro. Or totally no pressure. Thanks, bro. It's like keep it short, straight to the point. And the goal is you want to hit them on all platforms, because some influencers don't even check Instagram DMs. It's just over so many DMs, so they don't really get to everyone. I know you were having a little trouble with like getting people to answer you.
Yeah,
And
I contacted
yeah,
20, 30 people, and like two people responded and they wanted like $600.
yeah.
But
So what we
yeah.
realized is the script they were using was a little like it needed
Yeah,
to
the
be
script.
improved
But
on.
definitely, if you have a good script and you can contact them through email and like he said, different ways, and they review your product, it's an awesome way to
Yeah. And
product
it's
out.
free traffic to your Instagram page too, which is awesome. Because like once they shout you out on their story, you get a ton of free traffic to your Instagram page. And since you have a good Instagram page, people are either going to buy or follow, and you keep posting stories to nurture them. That's how you build a brand. And especially when you want to sell a company or a drop shipping store or an e-commerce brand and you have a strong social presence, it definitely adds a lot of valuation. So that's awesome. And you know what? I'm so excited to see what you're gonna do in the next few years. And it's very cool to see how so young you took the risk, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's you know what? A lot of kids your age are not doing what you're doing. They're scared. They think everything's oh, like I don't know if I'll succeed or not. What made you kind of say, screw it? Let's go for it. What was the mindset behind that, bro?
One thing is I love selling. Since I was young, I was always selling stuff.
Mm.
So I used to buy dirt bikes and quads and fix them and sell them. I used to go door to door for pressure washing and car detailing. My uncle, he owns a jewelry store in North Carolina, and I went there for 15 days. I worked for 12 days and I made him almost 15K in sales.
Yeah.
So I'm really good with sales. So I just love selling. That's really it.
Nice.
So I heard once of drop shipping like 2 years ago. So I used to watch videos on it. And it's funny, I used to see your videos too, and I didn't know who you were.
Wow.
And then I end up buying this guy, Aman Life. I'm sure you know him, his course for 350. And I went halfway through it and I just quit. I did try to open up one drop shipping store. It was like these magnetic chargers. I'm sure you saw it before. It was a whack product and no sales, nothing. And once I spent, remember, your first website and your first everything is going to be the hardest. So I spent so much time on the website and everything, and it just failed. So I
Mm.
never went back to it after like a year until like 5 months ago when I came back into it. And the only reason why I came back into it was because the guy Rip Right, shout out to him again. He was showing me his Shopify. He's like, "Yo, bro, all this money is online. Um, find something to sell and try to sell it." So I'll keep sending him products. Is this good to sell? Is this good to sell? He's like, "Hey, you want to sell something, right?" He said, "Just sell the ripstick. It's proven to work, and sell it." And it's really because of him that I went back into drop shipping. He was showing me his numbers, and I was like, I have to do this. All from your computer, all from your phone. It
Wow.
sounds easy. It is easy, but it's also very complex and it takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
So nothing is easy,
What do you
but
say
also
though? And I see this a lot. What do you say that it's kind of like it starts out super hard and then like as you practice, it just becomes second nature.
exactly, it gets easier. But I'm
Yeah.
still in the
Well,
learning process. I can't
yeah.
say that yet. Still learning.
Right.
One thing in e-commerce, just keep testing and keep testing. You guys would never imagine this, but I had a really good Shopify store and we're only getting 3% conversion rate. And then I paid $500 for a 1 hour talk with the guy, Ben from the seminar.
The guy I sent you.
Yeah, so I paid $500 for an hour and I didn't tell my parents, no, I know they're gonna kill me. So I spent $500 and I didn't get too much from him. But one thing I got from him was try to open up a ClickFunnels or something like that. And of course, more in detail, I'm not going to explain all of it. It'll take too long. But long story short, I opened up a ClickFunnels for my product, and my conversion rate went right away from 2 to 3%. Well, actually, more like 1.5 to 3%, to now it's consistent 7 to 12%.
Sick.
So
Wow.
$500 for an hour mentorship, but that
Right.
one tip he gave me boosted my conversion rate. So
That's
keep
all.
testing stuff. You
That's
never
big.
know what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. And then, you know, that's really it.
I
Just
love
keep
that, bro.
testing, keep hard.
You know, to know something, it's cool because mentorship sped up my success like crazy. And even today, like we have hundreds of success stories from Ecom Uprise, and it's crazy. Like we've created I think either 4 or 5 millionaire students that had no idea what e-commerce was when they contacted me. And it's crazy to think about it that all those people, like all those hundreds, like over 100 success stories that we've had, every single one of them, they had one thing in common. They took the information and they implemented it and they implemented it and they implemented it and they did not stop until they cracked that code. And they realized that they have the success in their hands. They have the opportunity if they just keep tweaking and getting information. So they acquired information, they implemented it, and they saw what worked, what didn't, and they just doubled down on what did, right? And you kind of have a system now that works. And to get to that first 10,000 a month, now you're at 20, 30, right? You have a system that works. What for you is doubling down on what's working, right? And really analyzing and seeing the big brands and how you can be like them. For us, we had a company called Cloudy Sharks. Remember Cloudy Sharks?
Yeah, I remember
Right.
Cloud Shark. And remember the other one I showed you, the meme shark? The
Yeah.
guy he remarketed it to act
So
like
so
a meme
smart.
shark instead of
Love it.
like a happy shark.
Yeah. So what we did was we started just like that, like with a basic Shopify store. And once we started to do well with it, we actually paid someone, I think it was like 2,500 or something just to redo our website and to make it look super, super nice. Like you can find people for like 1,000, 1,500, and actually like that helped us double our conversion rate, double the sales. Like that was crazy for us. Just really look like a brand. And I was talking with my buddy the other day. He took a drop shipping product and he branded it. He basically asked his customers, what is wrong with the product? How can I improve on it? And he made a little tweak on that product and he actually patented it as well. And he's now doing $3 million a month with that drop shipping product, and I actually sold that product before. I'm not going to say which product it is, but pretty crazy that you can really take a product and evolve it. And it's just truly amazing to see that someone like you is really thinking out of the box. And I thought that would be a very cool story to kind of bring to the channel. So, dude, much success to you. We're definitely going to have a part 2 next year and we'll see where you're at. But keep inspiring people, keep pushing every single day. We'll see you in the community as always every single day. And any
Yes,
last
one
words?
last thing I wanted to say,
Yeah.
yes, was and this is true honesty, okay, guys. Sam did not tell me to say this. Ecom Uprise, the Discord chat is an awesome Discord server. I've been in other Discord servers. I'm not gonna say whose names. I don't want to, talk bad about. But
Right.
Ecom Uprise, like, is like feels like a true family, and it's just the best for me, from my experience so far. Out of being like in 5 e-commerce Discord servers, Ecom Uprise Discord server is the
Appreciate
best,
that. Dude, that means a
and it's
lot.
only
Like,
getting better.
yeah, we have like so what I obviously like I've invested a lot of courses, mentors, and whatever. What I did when I was developing my program was like, how do I make this different? How do I make it a family? Because a lot of people at your age, at 20 years old, at 25, 30 years old, they don't really have a lot of great people around them. Let's be real, right?
Yeah,
So, first of all, I wanted to create a family. I wanted to make it a way where people can get support and help along their journey because a course is great. But what about all the questions that people have? What about all the, like the struggles and roadblocks, right? And that's what really truly makes successful people to be able to get that help and to be able to jump around any roadblock that comes their way and not say, oh, like it's too hard. No, I wanted to make a family and something that has accountability. We have like the weekly group calls and events and just be able to ask questions to get store reviews, product reviews. That's why, we really made this into something special. And for
I
those
you
who are
know I
what, yeah.
I even joined Andrew Tate's thing, the Trust University. I said,
Mm,
let me see what this is about. I know they have an e-commerce server,
right.
and it's not good. Why isn't that good? Because there's just too many people in there. There's no family.
Mm,
It just like, when are they, okay, Q&A time. You just see like spam, spam, spam of questions. Like, that's not a family. That's not a
yeah.
that's not a server that you want to be in. Your questions are not going to be answered. No one's gonna have a quality conversation with you,
Right.
and just too many people in there.
That's so
So
true. It's like you pay for what you get, pretty much.
yeah,
If you want to go the cheap route, like I've people have told me, like, yo, like Sam, like, what? There's mentors out there for $500. I'm like, dude, like some of my stores do 35,000. We've done 35, $45,000 in a single day. And I literally worked half an hour that day, right? Why would I teach someone for 500,000 bucks? Just like we have a whole community. We have a group community. On my one-on-one's like almost at 10,000 now. But yeah, it's like you pay for what you get, and
Yeah.
you want to learn from the
Some
right
people
people.
they have a course and it's been 3 years and they haven't updated one thing while
Yeah.
you're always updating your course.
Yeah. And we've redone it like 4 times. Anyways, we're not gonna, I don't know how we got to this conversation, but
Yeah, but I know
those
you don't want to get it too long.
yeah.
So
Those who want to be part of the community and really grow with us, the link will be in the description to book a call and we'll see if it's the right fit to work together. But dude, appreciate you coming on, appreciate you adding value, appreciate you inspiring people, and we can't wait to see what you're going to be up to in the next next year or two. Okay. All right, brother. See ya.
peace.